Oh my gosh, how's everybody doing?
Hump day. I feel like I have to say that every Wednesday.
I know. I was actually thinking about before we went live, I was like, Lauren's going to say it. She's going to say it. Hope you guys are having a good day. Welcome back to Makers Gonna Learn. Welcome to Makers Gonna Learn. If this is your first time,
yes.
Love it. You came on a good day. If this is your first day or first day in a while, or if you're an OG, this is going to be a great live.
Yes. So today we're going to be talking about the difference between DTF and DTV. Now, whoa.
Hold on, our YouTube's pulled up.
Got it.
So yes, we are going to be discussing the differences between DTV, DTF. Y'all, we get questions about this all the time, mainly because like it's got the same letters.
Yes, it's
similar letters.
Because they're both acronyms, similar letters. It's one of those things that people get confused. So what we're going to do today is we are going to talk about the differences between the two. Plus, we're going to be talking about how you can create these, what to do, where to go, all of the things. We're going to answer all your questions.
And wash tests. We've done wash tests.
We are going to show you what, like, over lots of time wash tests.
Not like one wash test, but like we have worn these pieces over and over. Toddlers have worn them.
Yes.
We're going to show you guys what happened.
Yes. So it's one of those things that we are just going to lay it out like it is and hope that you all enjoy and hope that we can answer any and all of your questions.
Yes.
Now, if you did not know, this week is Deals Week here at MGL. And we are running a different deal every single day. If you are not part of our email list, you need to make sure to get on our email list so that you can be the first one to see each deal every day. And today's deal is going to be Makers Gonna Sublimate.
Ooh.
Now, if you click the link that is pinned at the top, what that's going to do is it's going to take you to our join page for Makers Gonna Sublimate. If you don't know what sublimation is, you actually can do one of these techniques, the DTF, with sublimation, but we're going to show you both ways here in a little bit. But the sublimation course is on sale right now for $80 off. You can join that. It is one of those, we always have people ask, should I get the sublimation course first or should I get my equipment first? If you are thinking about jumping into sublimation, honestly, in my opinion, the course is where you need to start. What this course is going to do is it's going to walk you step by step everything that you need and even things that you may not need. So you're going to be able to watch all of these videos and truly make the best educated decision for you and your budget and what you can and can't do. So I personally think your sublimation journey does not start with going out and purchasing a bunch of equipment. In my opinion, it starts with the course. That way you know what you're purchasing is the right thing.
Yeah, and you don't want to, sublimation is something where you're investing a lot up front, and it's a sellable craft, so you know you're going to get money back. But what we've done in the course is taken out all of that extra work, like purchasing 20 tumblers to sublimate. We've purchased them, tested them. We're giving you everything you need to know how to sublimate, what to use, which printers are best. So you're not having to go through all of that troubleshooting yourself, which is really the painful part of just starting a craft business.
And painful is honestly the best word, because if you don't have help when it comes to sublimation, it's one of those that you can get frustrated super, super fast with it.
Y'all,
Alicia still to this day gets frustrated, and it's one of those things
it's
like
printers. It's just the printers. I get frustrated with the printers.
Right. I feel like I've been dubbed the sublimation girl in the office for the most part, and it's just one of those things that it can still be frustrating for us even years after learning how to do it.
Yeah, but I'll say Lauren recently updated the course. Like, she updated a lot of the videos that needed to be updated. So it's all brand new, like pertinent information. So you guys are gonna have the best help that you could possibly have. I get frustrated because I don't like asking for help. So don't be like me.
Yep.
Just get the course and Lauren will be in your ear telling you exactly how to do it. So super
Now,
fun.
Lisa does ask, if we can't afford the course now, can we buy it later? Yes, Lisa, the course is able to purchase at a later date. I'm not going to guarantee that this deal is going to be available to you at a later date, but the course will be, you will be able to purchase the course pretty much whenever. And Kathy also said, I had the course for 2 years before I was able to get a printer. Honestly, in my opinion, I feel like that probably just set Kathy up for success because I don't know, Kathy, if you went through the course before purchasing all of that, but once she got her printer, she was ready to go, ready to get it set up. And the cool thing about it is the Sublimation course is a one-off course, meaning you are going to get every single update no matter what from here on out. The people that purchased the course at the very beginning have gotten all of our updates. And at first we had 200 Sublimation ready files and we said we were gonna stop at that. We are now up to, is it 500 or 600
I want to say it's 500-ish.
And I'm gonna put a little birdie in your ear. We're talking about adding more files to the course.
There you go. There you go. And these files.
But when we add more files and add more stuff, I'm just going to let you know the price will go up a 10, 20, I don't know how much it will go up. But the more we put into the course, the more the course is worth. So jumping in at this price when it's lower will help you in the long run.
That's right.
I promise.
Yes. So love that for you guys. But today you can, if you're a member already, you're going to be able to start creating these DTF prints.
Yep.
You can do printable vinyl, and you're going to know which one would work best for you. Everything that we're showing you guys today, except for one, is one of our files. We have a Hocus Pocus sweatshirt that is not our file.
That was the one.
Or it was, but we took it down.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you wanna get started?
Any Hoosier, let's go ahead and get started.
Yes.
So, first of all, I'm gonna pre-apologize. I've not worn this shirt in forever because this is one of the first DTF shirts that we ever made here.
And I brought mine too.
And we have it on the back. Y'all, I have worn this shirt out, like so much so I was noticing in the bathroom, and I wore it today for this reason, but so much so that I noticed that I know it's clean, I just got it out of the dryer, but there's like a perpetual like makeup stain on my shirt. So it's not dirty, I promise, but I wanted to wear this today because of this live to show you how well it has washed and how well it wears. I truly love DTF, and we're gonna walk you through the process of how you can order these DTF prints, because a lot of us here, actually, I don't know if anybody here, if you do, you can raise your hand. Does anyone here have a DTF printer? Because DTF printers are expensive.
Yeah.
I'm talking like thousands of dollars expensive.
Yeah.
Like they are insane. So pretty much if someone has a DTF printer, that's what they're doing, is they are selling these prints to people on Etsy, on their website, lots of different places. A lot of people that have DTF printers do lots of corporate orders, lots of orders for businesses and things like that, because it just wears and washes so well. So let's go ahead and go overhead and let's talk about how well this is washed. These two, the shirt that I have on and this sweatshirt of Alicia's, were both pressed at the same time. First of all, watch. And this is, how many years old do you think this is?
Well, I did it
2?
Last summer.
So it was last summer?
Maybe like early last summer. It's at least a year old.
At least a year old. You do not take any special care washing this, right?
Nope.
You just throw it in the washer, no special.
Throw it in the dryer.
Throw it in the dryer.
Yeah.
It's not coming up on the edges, and
Now on the front, I noticed this morning there's a little corner coming up, and that could have been just like a poor poor press situation, or it could just be on the top right. There's a little leaf. You see it?
The little tiny leaf.
And that's like it, though, you guys. The quality is just so good.
Yeah, but even like if I went in there and trying to pull at it, like it's not pulling off. Like it's just stretching it out to like pull that piece off.
Right.
So honestly, and look how detailed this is, like down here. These are the first things that I think would go, but they're not. Like it's on there. And plus, you can take any file and just have like a singular file and send it to these people that have DTF printers to get these printed off for you, like next to nothing. And the cool thing about getting these DTF prints is here, and I'm gonna show you an example. Here is one. If you guys didn't know, what is so special about DTF is when I flip it over to the back. So this, you can see it is white on the back. So a DTF printer prints white ink, meaning that you can press this shirt on literally any color. We're actually gonna be pressing it on black today. I'm going to show you, we're gonna press this together. So that is the biggest difference, is it kind of like it prints in reverse. It prints its darker colors first, then it prints the next colors, and then finally stops with with the lightest colors, and then does a solid layer of white on the back. So once it prints that white color, I don't know if you all can see this, but there's kind of like a plastic sheen on that. Can you? You
can definitely feel it. It feels like rubber almost.
Yes, yeah, it's very textured. Okay, I was just reading a comment. It's very textured, it's plasticky, so what happens after it prints, after it prints, it's like it puts it through, some people either put it under like I don't know how to explain it, it's like little plastic sand. Yeah. That's the best way to explain it. It's like sand, but it's plastic, but you shake it under that, and then you have to cure it, meaning you have to put it in like an oven, or you cure it with your heat press, and it turns it into like this plastic, and that's the adhesive. The plastic melts into the ink, and that then turns into your adhesive. So that is why I feel like there's a good chance it stays so much better, is because this plastic it's covered in adhesive, yeah. But then once you heat it up, it's like it remelts and it like locks into your garment.
Right.
It's like it doesn't go anywhere. So that's just a quick rundown of what DTF is. It means direct to film because it prints directly to this film. So that is why it says DTF, direct to film. Now, the next one that we are going to talk about today is a great option for you guys, and this one as well has gone through the wash test, and I mean absolutely. Here is the difference. And first of all, let me preface this by saying I still love Caesar DTV. I think it is a great option for people, especially if you want to print something at home, you don't want to weed, you just need a quick shirt, you don't want to weed it and use regular HTV. Well, it's because this shirt is just going to have to come off and go on the outside. Okay. So, what is, and that's, I just wanted to preface that by saying I still love Caesar DTF, or DTV. Please excuse me if I
mix them up. I'll try to catch you if you do.
Yes.
We're talking about DTV.
Yes. Okay. So DTV, this is Caesar DTV. What this is pretty much printable heat transfer vinyl. Now the D, it's a little bit different. The Caesar is super, super thin compared to regular printable vinyl.
It's like the best printable vinyl in my opinion.
It is hands down the best printable vinyl. Now, I asked Alicia, how many times do you think this thing has gone through the wash?
I mean,
Dozens.
Yeah, like I don't
50
even know.
plus probably.
Every Saturday during football season, my husband's putting that shirt on.
Okay. And she's had this this is one of the first things you made with DTV, right?
Yeah, it is. So I'm trying to think if it was last year or the year before that.
So this was made pretty much when DTV first came out.
Yeah, because we got it before they even were selling it.
Yes, we did. We got it before they were selling it. So it has gone through the ringer as far as wash. It's been worn by a toddler. I will say this little edge is coming up, but
we're still wearing it.
Honestly, that's expected.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I feel like that is expected. There could also be, Alicia was saying there could be an issue just because she did wash this. She didn't wait. So with DTV, you have to, then this is what the sheet looks like. You have to wait 24 hours before you wash it. We did not know this at the time because it was literally, we were so excited to use it that she made this shirt. She took it home and you washed it within pressing it. So, and then we did repress it and it did adhere back down. However, that could be why it's coming up on the edges, possibly.
Right, because it wasn't applied properly.
Because it was not applied properly.
Yes.
So this is, like I said, as far as the amount of washes that this thing has been through, I think it has held up very, very well.
I agree. And not only has it held up, it's still, I mean, it is coming off a little bit, but I'm washing it in like cold water.
You're not
drying it in
inside
hot.
out.
I'm not, no. And the saturation of the ink is still bomb.
It still amazes me at the saturation of the ink of this.
I know.
And this is something that you can do yourself at home with your inkjet printer. So we adore DTV. Sorry. I've got to keep the two in my head.
Caesar Easy Color
Caesar
DTV.
Easy Color DTV. So it does come in 8.5 by 11 and
13 by 19?
it's not 13 by 19.
Is it 11 by 17?
I'm pretty sure it's 11 by 17.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's 11 by 17.
It's wide format. It's a big mama.
Yes. So it does, you are a little bit limited in the size. I've never had an issue for everything that I have wanted to create using the DTV. It's been big enough. We've had something that's been big enough. Can you use the bond to press back down? That was something I wanted to try that out because I do feel like there is still adhesive on the back of this. Are you cool if we try to press this back down and see if it stays?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it might flatten it out. It's like a little wrinkly, and that's probably just from me drying it. Yeah. So maybe it'll flatten it back out.
But if we're being honest and you are truly taking care of your DTV like you're supposed to, I think, like I said, this to me it just shows the test of time of wearing on a toddler, washing 50 plus times. I still am obsessed. But if you actually follow the care instructions and turn it inside out and hang to dry, I don't foresee you ever needing to, ever having a problem with this.
Yeah.
So really the difference between the two is this is printed, you can print this at home with your inkjet printer. Patrick says, is the shirt cotton? I would assume.
Look on the, yeah. Also,
it is.
It's almost heathered.
It's 60-40 cotton polyester.
Okay.
So 60% cotton, 40% polyester.
Which on the website, it says suitable for light and dark, cotton, polyester, cotton poly blends, leather, no nylon. So there you go.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But we love having the option of having DTV. Honestly, if you're going to have a printable HTV, DTV is the only way to go.
Yeah.
That's just my personal preference. Now, let's talk about the next shirt that we have on the table. And we'll go overhead. This is going back to this is at home. I'm gonna call this at home DTF.
Yeah.
So this is a DTF that we did using our sublimation printer. So that is why it is a little bit different. So if you have a sublimation printer, you can do something similar to what you do with the DTF prints. So you print it on your sublimation printer on DTF film, and then you put like the adhesive on it, and then you cook it in under your heat press, and you can press it. However, our sublimation printer does not have white ink, so you are still limited on what you can do.
Yes.
So this is also DTF, but we did use our sublimation printer to get this DTF print. Now, as far as staying, it's there. It's not going anywhere. You can kind of feel it.
There's a couple spots that have thinned out, but I mean,
just because of wash and wear. But once again,
and that's
no
my favorite
special,
sweatshirt. I wear that sweatshirt all the time at home.
So you wear it at least once a week.
If it's clean, I'm wearing it at home.
If it's clean, Alicia's wearing it.
Yeah.
We made those. We made these
For Halloween, year before last or last year?
not last year.
It
Year before
wasn't?
last.
Was it?
Yes.
Golly bum.
Yeah, because it was Halloween around the time we did Halloween.
We did Halloween.
So this is over. This is a year and a half old
Yeah.
and washed and worn all the time.
And this is the only one that we use sublimation on, you guys. The other ones, the Caesar DTV was printed with an inkjet printer. The DTF prints are from a supplier using whatever ink they use. And
Okay.
then we use sublimation ink because we had a couple questions about that.
Okay, let's talk about the different printers needed to accomplish each one. So are we still overhead? Starting with Caesar Easy Color DTV, which looks like this. This, you need an inkjet printer. Any inkjet printer that you have at home will work for this. You do not have to have special printer or special ink. This is it. Look how it still holds the color. Wash and wear. It's amazing. So if you have an inkjet printer, you can do this. You can do Caesar DTV. Okay. Next, this one right here, it is technically DTF, so we printed on film. However, we used our sublimation printer. You cannot use an inkjet printer to do this. You have to have a sublimation printer to do this. Another thing is, it's a little bit tricky to do this. And you do have to be very, very careful because the ink can sometimes run. Just because a sublimation printer is not technically set up to print on film, it is just, we're kind of like hacking the system and getting like at home DTF.
I'm going
okay?
to link a video for you guys in
Yes.
the chat box real quick.
Yes, I have a whole video on how you can do this that I did a couple years ago when we first started doing that.
How to sublimate on cotton is virtually what the video's about,
Yes.
but that's what it is. That's the concept.
Yes. Now, somebody asked if I have an Epson Eco Tank 4860, and if I have to print DTF, if it's an ink, if it is an inkjet printer and you have inkjet ink in your printer, then you cannot do the DTF. It has to be a converted, because if you have an Eco Tank, it may be a converted sublimation printer. And if it is a sublimation printer if you have converted an inkjet printer into a sublimation printer, then you can, okay? Inkjet printer, Caesar DTV, sublimation printer, at home, hack the system, DTF, or you can order DTF prints from someone that has a DTF printer. Now, this is insanely easy to do, and I'm going to show you how we can do that. So let's go ahead and head over to our share screen. Here is the actual company. We ordered ours off Etsy, okay? This is and it's linked down below. I don't think it's an actual like hyperlink. I think you're gonna have to copy and paste it into a browser, but this shop, it shipped from Ohio, next day transfers. This is who we got these specific DTF prints from. So you can see in the background, the printer is huge. It is way different than anything that we probably have at home. And you can, so Gabrielle asked a good question, which I was fixing to get to. You can create any image that you want and send it to have printed on a DTF printer. So, for example, what you're gonna do, first of all, is you are going to choose what size you want. So after you have, and you can do this in Canva, you can create it in Canva before, where you can create it in Canva, download it and send it to them. But you are going to pretty much determine what size you want, and you can see based on the size is going to tell you how much it's going to cost. So you can kind of make your size depending on how big or how small you want it. But yes, so everybody is chiming in on where you can get DTF transfers. Yes, you can get them from 143. Renee says, I've used Ninja transfers. There's plenty of people on Etsy. I'm literally just showing you where we got ours, but there are lots and lots of people that are doing DTF transfers, and I will say 143 is one of them. I've not gone through the process and ordered from them, just to be honest, so I don't know the process as far as
how to put in your customs,
how to send it to them, but they do have pre-made DTF prints that you can order straight from them. Or I think you can go, I think they have a system that you have to go in and like create it in their system. So,
and the quality, even the shirt Lauren is wearing and the one that I also pressed, because we did a video on this, I was comparing quality in that video, because if you're purchasing from Etsy, that's kind of the risk that you run. It's like,
are you going to get good quality or are you not?
Like if they're not adjusting their print settings correctly, your colors may not match your graphic that you sent them. And so, and there is an obvious difference. There's also some size differences. And I'll link that video so you guys can really get a feel for what it would be like to order them off Etsy. I think that'd be the best way.
So I had another question about size. Can I print only standard size? I'm not sure exactly what you're asking. If you could clarify, I would love to answer your question. Lisa says, so after we create it in Canva, we can send for prints. Yes, you can. So it's gonna depend on how each shop has their stuff listed. We'll go back to our share screen. This one specifically, you choose your size, and then it says, enter the email that you're sending the transfer file from and make sure the image has no background. So you do have to make sure that you remove the background from your image before you send it. And then you can tell them what email you're sending it from, that way they know. And then after that, they give you further instructions on where to send it to. So it's very, very simple. You create your design in Canva, download it and remove the background. You can probably download it as a PNG, remove the background, and then you email it to them. Christine also says Supacolor Heat Press Nation has consistently great quality. So that's great. Lori says 143, you have to upload your photo to their site. That's what I thought. So it might be a little bit different. I'm not really sure how theirs works. We'll probably order from them at some point just to kind of see the quality and test the quality. But truly with DTF, if you are wanting to press on dark shirts, it's as easy as designing what you want, downloading it, and sending it to a printer. Now, the only thing is you're gonna have to wait a couple days for it to get in.
Right, so you need to plan ahead.
Yes.
What's really good, I think, about these is that you can order the gang sheets, and it comes, like, if you were a seller and you wanted to go to like a craft show and you're like, I need to have this many shirts with this same exact design, you can order like 10 of the same design on one sheet.
Yes.
So,
and it comes in what they call a gang, G-A-N-G, gang sheet. It's long. You can actually go on Etsy, and let's go back to our share screen and let's just search DTF, because you can purchase pre-printed gang sheets. So like some of them do, let me do pre-made DTF gang sheet.
I wish I could send you guys a screenshot in the chat.
So like this one is, this specific listing is 11 full-size designs, pre-made gang sheet that's all related mom/mama. You can see they have different printers that will tell you the price. Lots of different things you can, like, as you can see, like, there's nothing else I have to say other than.
A lot of them have that 24-hour ship on it too, which is nice.
Yes.
To know.
Very, very nice to know. So there are lots of different DTF print shops out there. Like I said, there's lots of people dropping in the comments different places you can go to get your DTF transfers. My suggestion is, no matter where you order from, always read and look at reviews. You need to read and look at all of your reviews. Make sure that you are ordering from someone who has consistently good work, good customer service, things like that. So just keep that in mind. If you can, I don't even want to try to, I think I'm going to try to butcher your name if I try to pronounce it. Friend, Falguni. Please email your questions to customer service, and that's where we can help you. Just tell them to go ahead and send it over to us, and we will try our best to help you. That's going to be the best place to get your questions answered. So send those over to customer service, and we will try our best to get those answered for you. Kim says, I use Ninja Transfers, and all you have to do is upload your graphic files. It's very easy and no setup fee. Yeah, so there you go. This is just literally, it's a file on our website. It's linked down below. All Mary Catherine did was sized it in Canva according to how large she wanted it. Actually, did she even size it, or did she just send the file and they size it?
I'm sure that she sized it, because most print shops print according to what you send them. So if you send them a giant print, they'll probably print it really big. Or, you know, when I ordered them previously, I had to size them, remove the background, make sure it's exactly how I wanted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheryl also says, Twisted Gypsy out of Abilene, Texas. Lots and lots of different places you can get your DTF prints. So we are going to press one for you guys today. We might press two, just because we have two here to press. And we will show you guys how easy it is to press these DTF transfers. Now I will say we don't have anything printed off on the DTV, but once again, we have lots and lots of videos where we have used DTV before.
So I did $350 for 20 seconds on the one you're wearing. That's what I did previously. So normally they'll come with instructions on heat settings, time settings, but for some reason this one didn't. So I was looking at our old settings to see how we did it. So we're gonna do $350 for 20 seconds.
If I can get this thing to turn up.
And I'm gonna find that video with Caesar Easy Color DTV. I'm gonna link that one for you guys as well. We did quite a few videos with this when it came out because we loved it so much.
For how many seconds?
20.
Okay. Beautiful. Now, does anyone else have any questions?
143 has a background remover on the when you go to like upload your image, so that's cool. That's what
Let's just
Kathy
go to the
said.
website. Let's just look.
Yeah, we should.
Let's go to share screen. 143vinyl.com.
You should use the same, if you're using a Cricut heat press, you would use the same heat and time interval to press this. But you guys need to consider also like the size you're getting your prints made. Like if you only have a mini easy press, like I don't know that I would be trying to press these big prints with a mini easy press. I mean, I guess you could.
That might be something that would be like, do we have an extra shirt that we could maybe possibly...
I'm sure we have an extra shirt.
We could try this one because
with the mini easy press?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go get a shirt really quick.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a couple more prints. We're gonna go get an extra shirt out of the office, and we're gonna try, after we press this one here in a minute, we're going to try to press this with a mini easy press and see how it does so that you all know as well. So let's go back to the share screen. Here, if you do go through 143 vinyl, to get there, if you go to DTF here, then you can see that they have custom DTF prints, or they have UV DTF decals. Interesting. So we will select this one. So what you are gonna do, turnaround time right now is 24 to 48 hours.
I wasn't sure which color.
Okay.
About two options.
I think that purple one.
Okay.
You can, simple uploader or layout designer. So this is what their layout designer looks like. Large, extra large, 2X. So you can choose your size here. I'm literally playing around. Okay, so you can choose from their print ready images. So they have images on here that you can just choose from, but like, can you upload your own?
You should be able to.
Well, they have, so here's the thing. They have, we're gonna leave this page. They have a simple uploader where you upload your image, or layout designer. So I was in their layout designer.
Oh, okay.
Cheryl asked, how is HTV Ront printable vinyl? I'm sure it's fine, but it's definitely not our go-to.
I just recently used the Tech Wrap dark printable vinyl. It has a black backing for darks, and it was really good.
Really?
Yeah, really good. And actually, I use it in the Canva course. So if you got the Canva course, you'll be able to see it. I liked it a lot.
So Roger just asked if, do you have the same access to purchase are you saying, so what we were looking at on Etsy, Roger, was DTF, which is this direct to film. That's what this is. DTV is Caesar EasyWeed DTV, and it is a printable vinyl. So I would assume that, and if Patrick is still here, Patrick can possibly chime in. I would assume that Caesar DTV is and is shipped internationally. If that's what you're wanting, is the Caesar. Now, as far as DTF prints, I think that's going to be based on what shop you choose. If you want DTF. Okay, so we're up to temperature here. I'm giving this a pre-press right now just to get any extra moisture out of the shirt. So that's just a quick pre-press that I'm going to do. I'm then going to grab my t-shirt ruler and go ahead and turn this bad boy on.
It's available globally, Patrick says. Caesar DTV.
Beautiful. So yes, Roger, you can get Caesar DTV.
And I put all of the videos we've mentioned today, I put in the description so you guys can go and click those if you're watching this later and the live chat is not, if you're not watching the live chat.
Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to line this up, and this is going to be a kind of an odd, like I don't know that
It's a weird shape.
It's an odd shape. I don't know that I'm going to get a direct center, but that's pretty good. So what I did is I took my print and I lined it up as best that I could. You see how I'm trying to line up these petals to get my center, and I just kind of creased up here in the top. I'm not creasing my actual print down here, just up there in the top, so that I can get a center marking there, and I can use my, whoa.
What?
It must have, because it was a little bendy.
Oh, I was like, what?
But anyway, that way I can use that center mark to center my design, okay? Nakia, no, you do not have to mirror DTV.
If you have a detailed image and you're using DTV, you will need to use the Caesar TTD, which is like a heat transfer sheet. So it's like a heat resistant transfer sheet made for heat transfer vinyl.
Yes.
So
you most definitely will. That's scurry. Okay, so I've got this centered. Okay, I think it's good. I think we're good. Now, I am personally going to grab, you don't have to, but I am going to, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead. I do think you need to lay something down protective over it just to be on the safe side. So we're just gonna lay down a piece of Teflon, and we are gonna press this pretty, I won't say like, you need to have some pressure on it. I would say medium to heavy pressure.
yeah.
350 for 20 seconds is what we're doing.
It's kind of a weird time allotment. The only thing that presses that short of amount of time is like puff vinyl usually.
Yep. Okay, so bring her over here. Pull this up. Oh, is it a cool peel?
Is it? It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Hold on a second.
It's hot.
I think it is a completely cool peel.
Okay, so we're not gonna peel until it has cooled down.
You could even flip it over and get that.
Get that cold surface.
That counter's icy cold.
It really is. If you don't have a counter that's cold to the touch, like this is stone, like natural stone, so it stays very cold, you can purchase cooling blocks.
Yes.
To run over, and all it is like a piece of, just like a piece of marble or a piece of stone, right? Mm-hmm. And
you can even use like a little ice pack that goes in your freezer.
Okay, did you all see where I was trying to pull earlier where it was not cooled down and it was like pulling everything up? But look how well this pulls up this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's satisfying. I'm gonna wear that tomorrow.
Oh, I'm obsessed with it.
So cute.
I love it.
This is like one of mine and Lauren's favorite files right now. So
I know.
We've just been
used
dying.
it quite frequently.
Yeah, it's so cute.
We have used it quite frequently. So I'm obsessed with, and it just feels so good.
It does. They just feel so good. They don't like, I don't know, if you did like a real piece of vinyl
I
on
will
that, it
say
would be
this
like
though,
thick.
as far as, I feel like DTV feels thinner.
Yeah.
It's so much, it's still like, this is still a thick boy.
Yeah.
Let's just be clear, it's still a thick boy, but
It's quality.
it's quality. If this is something, because I know a lot of people, and I'm going to use my mom as an example, she can't stand like solid images printed on the front of her shirt because it's like,
It like dents
it's like
in
a
and
sensory
stuff.
thing.
Yeah.
Like it dents in, you can feel it, like it's heavy. So if you're that type of person, I would personally tell you to go with Caesar DTV. Because if you're wanting a full, solid image, this is still pretty thick.
Yeah.
But anyway, I still love it. Still love it.
Me too. It's so cute.
Okay, now what we're gonna do, here, I'll just go ahead and give this to you since it's yours.
So cute.
Now I know that we have had people asking, what can you do DTF with a mini easy press? Well, you know what? We're gonna try it. Oh my, I don't know if I like that as good as I thought.
It's like, because the flower is purple and then the pot is orange. So I didn't want to I wanted it to still pop.
Do we like that?
I think that's cutie. Do you want me to get a total, like a white or a beige? I will.
No, I was just thinking about
The sound from the monster in the closet.
Yeah,
We have
our monster in the
our
closet. Do we have a white or a beige? Yeah, grab me one.
Okay.
Just in case it works and it looks good, like I don't want to waste a shirt or a transfer. Like we can give it to somebody, you know what I mean?
Yes. Hold on, BRB.
Okay, BRB, while she is doing that, I think I am going to grab a Cricut mat real quick, an easy press mat. Give me just a second. Now the reason that I wanted to grab a mat is because I feel like if I don't, and it laying on this cold counter, there is a chance that it's not gonna adhere as well.
I don't know. I think this shirt's from Temu.
Oh.
Hold on, let me see the makeup of it. This is a 95% polyester.
No. Yeah, that one will do. That one. Oh yeah. I think this one's gonna be it.
That'll be good, yeah. It complements all the colors. This is a good sublimation blank. I need to use this.
Oh yeah. Cutie patootie.
And you know, it's so interesting because those DTF transfers are not sticky.
They're not sticky at all.
Yeah, they're like completely just matte. I'm falling apart over here.
Huh?
I'm falling apart. Okay.
Let's pull this guy down just a smidgen. So we're gonna test this. I do not know if this is gonna work. We're testing this together. And I'm not gonna put a Teflon sheet over top of this. Where's our Cricut reference guide? Where's the Bible at?
Probably in the top drawer.
Oh, I saw one peeking out. The reason that I want to get this is because I want to go to here. So medium goes up. It's
Like 375.
I can't remember like how the range
Hold on. Give me 2.5.
for like medium, high, medium, and low.
I think it goes up, medium is
Up to 340.
355.
Okay, so we are good with the medium setting.
It's anything that needed to be pressed between 300 and 355 would be medium. So you're in there.
Okay, so I need to go back down to medium.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna press this starting with medium. Okay, we're gonna start pressing. And I think I'm just gonna go like a little at a time.
Okay.
I don't know, what do you think?
I think you're doing a good job. That's probably what I would do too.
Well, I mean, if we have to have heavy pressure, if it has to have medium to heavy pressure, like I just want to make sure that.
Bethany's asking, are you gonna do a second press on the avocado shirt? No, you only have to press it once. But we are gonna repress the toddler shirt. And
Yes.
honestly, I wonder if you could just like get the mini easy press on there. Like just put it back down again. I will say.
I don't think you have to do a second press on DTF.
No, you don't. I will say with the Caesar Easy Color DTV, you don't want to use butcher's paper to cover it.
No.
So the only things that you would want to put over Caesar Easy Color DTV is the TTD, which is basically a heat transfer vinyl transfer mask, or a Teflon sheet. That's it.
And a Teflon sheet is going to make it a little more matte, right?
Parchment paper would make it matte. Teflon,
Okay, makes it shinier.
Yes, I believe that's the way it goes. But I used butcher's paper and actually used it in a video we did. I did that faux embossed leather video using DTV and brick, and I put butcher's paper over it while I was filming, and I was like, that was a mistake. I should have used Teflon sheets, but you live and you learn. You live and you learn.
Yes, so Bethany brought up a good point. It must be different for different brands of DTF. I'm assuming we've never done a double press on our DTF, and it still stayed perfect. So, I don't know. It makes me curious though.
Yeah. Does that feel like it's adhering? Tina, you can tape your transfers down. She's asking if we should be taping your transfers down while pressing. You totally can, because they're not sticky, so.
But I didn't.
It's okay. 143 says do a second press, which we didn't buy these from 143, so.
I mean, we can give it a second press if they want to see a second press.
You can do it on that one. We're not testing on
You ain't doing it. You ain't
sure.
touching mine. It came out good the first time. Okay, we're trying it on this.
Lorraine says, that confuses me when to use parchment, butcher, or Teflon. It can be a little bit confusing. That's why we try to explain it per project, because it just varies per project.
Okay, we're going to attempt to see if this DTF presses with a mini easy press. We're going to flip her upside down and let her cool.
Let's see here. Yeah, that yellow color.
What length takes them to do?
I'm looking at my links. Give me a second. Let's see here. I just don't honestly love the new setup of YouTube, so I'm just gonna say that.
Just gonna say that.
Just gonna put that out there.
Okay, did it work? Did it not? We're gonna find out together.
Oh. Nice.
It looks as though it did.
Cool.
So you can use a mini easy press with your DTF transfers.
All right. Now, when we do a second press, do we just put Teflon sheet over, or are you going to put that transfer sheet back
I'm going to
on?
just put Teflon sheet over it. Now, I am going to do a second press on this one. I would love to know what the second press does that the first one didn't do.
I know.
Like, and it's just like, I personally am the type of person, like, I want to know the science behind it for it to make complete sense in my brain.
Right.
But we're going to do a second press.
The prints that we ordered are linked to Etsy, so. Mine? Hello, can you hear me? Fell into my shirt, sorry.
So we're doing the same as what we did, 350 at 20 seconds.
Hoping this doesn't like overwork the vinyl.
Oh,
What?
now I think I know why you need a second press.
It definitely looks a little, is it toasty?
It's a tidbit warm.
It's a wee bit warm.
It's a wee bit warm.
Okay, well press me again then.
Yeah, it needs a second press.
Trade me. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it needs a second press.
If
Y'all are right.
only y'all could
You
feel.
are right. We are wrong.
Second press is the ticket.
For sure, for sure. So we're going to give this one a second press. I also don't think we need to crumple them up when they're warm.
Yeah.
I think yours got a little
crease in the middle.
got a little creasy crease.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, that second press just really settles it in there in the fibers, you know? It looks like a part of the shirt. It looks like a direct-to-garment. It looks like we printed it with a direct-to-garment shirt, in my opinion. And it feels so soft and
Yeah,
like
girly
bendy.
pop. That's it.
Is that much better?
Much more better.
Cuteness.
Look, it's like not shiny anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Much better.
I love it.
Super darling. Super darling. There you go. Carol, try copying and pasting into a new window, because the link, when I was looking at it, wasn't even a hyperlink for Etsy. It was actually just
A copy and paste.
You had to copy and paste it into a new browser.
Yeah.
What's the difference with versus without? Lindsay, please clarify.
With Teflon sheet, with a second press. Is she saying with the second press?
Oh, yeah. If you're talking about what's the difference with a second press or without a second press, so the first press, once you press it the first time, it actually kind of felt a little bit shiny and like it was
thicker almost.
like it was kind of sitting on top of the shirt.
Yeah.
Which we did these. Alicia did not do a second press on this one,
Nope.
and it's still very nice.
Shiny.
But like we did a second press on this one because you all are telling us to do a second press, which thank you. And it's like it almost like Alicia said, it's almost like it melts into the shirt.
Yeah.
Like it really melts into the shirt.
Yeah. I love it.
So, any Hoosier. Oh, we were gonna try to repress this.
Yeah.
Do we want to try it on the heat press or an easy press? Mini easy press.
I feel like the mini easy press. That way, if y'all ever have any of your shirts that come up and you've got your mini easy press sitting there, you can just kind of whip it out and put a Teflon sheet over it and press it back down.
Okay, we gonna do it.
Claudia is asking about the UV DTF cup wrap transfer stickers, like for Libby cups. Those use they use a DTF printer for that, for those stickers. How cool would it be if we learned how to make those? I don't know how you would even do that.
You'd have to have a DTF printer.
I mean, yeah. But we found out a way to make DTF transfers without a printer in that way, so.
Girly pop, it went right down.
Yeah.
Like it's brand new.
And it's flat again.
It's not coming up on those edges.
I tell y'all, this is the second time I've repressed that shirt and it's still living. I'm gonna have to keep it.
Look.
It's going in the
I'm
heirloom box.
literally trying my best. Okay, that little corner right there.
Press her again.
But it's still hot.
Right, and it needs to cool down anyway, so it's fine. I'm wearing my avocado shirt tomorrow, so if you guys come to the masterclass, which is tomorrow at 1:30 Eastern Standard. Also, we're making a really cute shirt if you like lace, if you're into shabby chic, if you've got a bride in your life.
Ow, that was hot.
Quit touching it when it's hot, Lauren.
I can't help it. I have issues. Sorry.
We're learning how to use lace with Cricut tomorrow in the masterclass, so make sure y'all come to that. It's very cute.
Look
at it. Oh, this
It sounds
makes me
brand
happy.
new.
Because now Georgie can wear it. Because this was Rube's. Now, I mean, this shirt. What kind of
Donna
brand
said
is this?
it's a Walmart.
Geranimals.
Yeah.
I love Geranimals.
Donna says Tanner needs to get us a DTV printer or DTF printer. Yes, he does.
Listen,
Say less.
that'd be amazing. Okay. Well, I just love it. What do you guys think? I'm curious to know DTV or DTF for you. Drop it in the comments. We want to know what you guys think because I personally, I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah.
I'm torn because for me, the convenience of DTV.
I know. Just
It's like-
being able to, if I have an idea, It's so convenient for me to
Just
print it here, press it on a shirt, go. Like, it feels amazing. It's thin. Obviously, you can repress it back down if it comes up. It's just, I don't know, like, and it feels like after that second press, it just feels like it's melted back into the shirt.
It almost feels exactly the same as this, honestly. It feels exactly the same.
I know.
So
I don't know.
What's nice about these is you don't have to weed anything. So that's a pro. You can order them and get like a bunch of them made at one time. You don't have to cut this with your Cricut. You can just order them, like you remove the background when you order it. So it's like ready to go, which is kind of nice. But
so somebody did, I just saw a comment, something about can't afford DTF. Listen, we can't afford a DTF printer,
Right.
but ordering DTF prints from people, you're looking at like, so let's just say, for example, and you can, the more you order, the bigger discount you get from these shops a lot of times. So in my opinion, if you are wanting to sell shirts, like if you create like this bomb design in Canva, you download it, you want it on a shirt, and you want to sell them, let's say at most, you're looking at $5 a design and $10 in a shirt, and that's on the high side if you buy them in bulk. $10 for a shirt is truly on the high side. I think you can get one at Hobby Lobby for what?
if they're on sale, $7.
For comfort colors. But you can get just regular Gildan shirts
For like $5.
for like, yeah.
And Walmart has some good blank
So
t-shirts.
let's say you have, we'll just say $7 in a shirt,
Okay.
$5 in a print,
Okay.
$12. T-shirts go for $25 like it ain't nobody's business.
Easy.
At $25, you're
Getting 50% profit.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Like
pretty
that's pretty good if that's what if you really enjoy shirts and things like that. And in that case, you design it and you send it off instead of having to go through the process of weeding and all,
Messing with your
especially
printer.
Messing with your printer. So I mean, both have pros and cons.
Yeah.
DTV is amazing to whip something up while you're at home with an inkjet printer. DTF is also a good option for if you are just more into the designing portion and you just want to design a bunch of shirts and then end up selling them, you can spend your time designing, send off your prints and pay for them and just press them and sell.
Right. Our favorite t-shirt brands, Lisa, are Comfort Colors, Bella and Canvas, Gildan, Hanes for sweatshirts. Personally, I love a Hanes sweatshirt.
Oh, sweatshirt, yes.
Like I don't know what that Hanes sweatshirt is my favorite sweatshirt. I like Comfort Color sweatshirts, but not nearly as much as I like these.
I do not personally like Comfort Color sweatshirts.
They're more stiff.
This is a Fruit of the Loom.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh.
Fruit of the Loom, that's what I meant.
This one is Fruit of the Loom. I do love a good, and you have worn the crap out of that, haven't you?
Yeah,
It's like almost threadbare inside.
I love it. It's the best one, I'm telling you. I just wear it all the time.
So, Fruit of the Loom, I do like a good Gildan sweatshirt too.
Yeah. So lots of good options out there for y'all. And Hobby Lobby always has stuff. Michael's also sells Bella and Canvas. I don't know if Hobby Lobby sells Bella and Canvas. I don't think they do. I don't think
They do not.
Yeah. And Duranimals
Yes, they do,
for kids is really good. Oh, do they?
Yep, in that front section.
Oh.
Are those not Bella Canvas?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyways, they've got some good selections up there. Oh, Donnell's helping you. Use Dawn rubbing the fabric with your nails and spread it to get the soap to get the makeup stain out.
Oh, thank you.
You even gave me that advice for something
I
last week.
did. I did give her. Why I didn't think of that, but thank you for
Dawn dish
reminding
soap
me,
helps
Donnell.
everything, you guys.
Listen, I had a white, and I paid a pretty penny for this. I have a white button-up, that cropped button-up that I have. I got makeup all over it, and it was like all over
In
it.
the collar.
It was in the collar. It was whatever. Yes, Dawn did save that shirt, and Dawn Power Wash. That is
Period.
one thing, and I keep forgetting about that. Y'all, if you want whites, complete side tangent here. If you want whites, don't use Clorox, use Dawn.
Yes.
Like a drop of Dawn in your wash.
And get you some OxyClean spray for the stains.
Yeah.
I got toddlers, I know.
Thank you, Donnell, for reminding me.
Anyways, if you guys didn't hear at the beginning of the show, we are running a sale on our sublimation. It's deals week here at Makers Gonna Learn, so we have a deal every single day. If you're wanting to catch a deal, you need to be on our email list, and you will get an email to you deal of the day, which we were live yesterday and live today, but like there was a deal Sunday and Monday you could have got. There's going to be a deal tomorrow and Friday.
And Saturday, I think.
So we do have a live stream tomorrow too, by the way.
Yes, if you are a member and you want to join us, we will be back here tomorrow. You will get a link to a private YouTube, a private YouTube link. We will be back here tomorrow at 1:30 for our member-only masterclass and cut file release day. So I hope to see you guys there. If you are not a member, but you want to jump in and check out what our member-only masterclasses are about, you can join us for $1 if you would like.
Yeah.
Where you're going to get 7-day access to our website. You're going to get 20 download credits, and you can come join us tomorrow at our masterclass.
It's going to be fun. We're working with lace.
Yay!
Fancy pants.
Amy, if you have a question about the Canva course, send it to
She asked if there's a Facebook page for it, so maybe that's all you're asking. There is not a Facebook page for the Canva course.
There is not.
Nope, not currently. At least
Not at the moment.
It's
Who
hard
knows?
it's hard to like. We don't want to start something if we don't feel like we can be in there, like, because we are in the Makers Gonna Learn Facebook page constantly.
Yeah.
So maybe if there's a lot of interest, we'll think about doing something like that.
Yep.
So, all right.
So we will see you guys back here tomorrow.
Sounds good.